the near west end of Richmond and born and raised here. I grew up in a medical family. My father's a cardiologist here in town. My mom was a nurse down at MCV trained, and retired eventually when she had children. And 13 years at St. Catherine's School, and then had the awesome opportunity to go actually up to Connecticut to go to Yale to play field hockey and do pre-med up there. And as much as I loved it there, was really excited to have the opportunity to come back down to what I'd call home, but go down to Charlottesville to do my medical school. And I actually stayed on. I met my husband there, Stephen, and then stayed on there while he finished his PhD training and MD training to do my residency in OB-GYN. I chose to eventually do urogynecology by doing a OB-GYN residency at UVA, and something I really loved about the idea of doing OB-GYN is that you get to really learn about the birthing process, and therefore one of the biggest risk factors for pelvic floor disorders. Another thing I really loved about OB-GYN is there's really a sense of continuity of care that I thought was really important and I wanted to bring to my practice. Urogynecology, which is otherwise known as female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery, which I know is a mouthful, really encompasses pelvic floor disorders, and that includes things like pelvic organ prolapse, urinary incontinence, fecal incontinence, fistulas, which is an abnormal connection between two organs such as bowel bladder, bladder, vagina, and then also complications after difficult vaginal childbirth. Part of my surgical training has included working with the Da Vinci robotic system, and it's really amazing because what it allows us to do is to treat pelvic organ prolapse in a minimally invasive way. And the beauty of that is that the patient really does seem to get back on her feet in a shorter amount of time with less pain. I'm blessed to have a wonderful family. My husband, Stephen, is a pathologist at VCU MCV. We have 2 young children, and I basically am spending every minute that I have that's free with them, and especially being back in Richmond, rediscovering all that it has to offer as the city has really blossomed recently, and also just trying to travel, keeping up with family and friends. We really have to individualize our care when managing these issues of quality of life. So it really makes me feel great when I can actually just listen to a woman and she can finally explain what has been going on and has been making her suffer for so many years. It's also a great feeling to have a woman come back and say, I'm better, even if it's just a little bit. I'm a little bit better, and you can just see the joy in her face and that it's really made a difference in her life.